checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Culver the off guard with Wiggins at the 3. Covington at the 4 with Towns in at the 5. And it's Teague in at the point. And for the Warriors, Green and Cauley-Stein are down low. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Wiggins with the block. They recover it. Thompson.
Just a phenomenal pump fake from Thompson. So good at getting defenders to leave the ground. Well, he might have come into the league as a shooter, but Klay Thompson is so much more than that now. He's a complete weapon on the offensive end.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Klay Thompson's game has evolved. Came into this league as a knockdown shooter. Now he's one of the better all-around players we have.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Culver with it. The pass to Towns. Offensive rebound. Great D that time from Green.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And it's Green with the jam.
The luxury of having a 4 who can put the ball on the deck. Draymond exploiting the matchup there.
Teague finds Wiggins. And tonight's game may be won or lost on that front line, Smitty. What makes for an effective front court tandem, do you think?
I think, first of all, that tandem can switch on pick and rolls. That tandem can shoot the basketball and also make plays somewhat like a guard. But the biggest thing is if they can rebound and able to guard smaller guys, this will make them great.
Interesting. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, a couple turnovers here early on in the quarter, but he's got to just tighten it up a little bit.
Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Curry against Teague. From deep. Curry can't get it to go. Minnesota off to a slow start. 6-point game. A nice shot by Teague.
How about the recognition from Culver? Terrific at realizing when the defense has broken down.
Here's Russell, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Towns at the elbow. Pass to Teague. With the floater, and the rejection by Cauley-Stein. Russell with a wide open look, and he's good on the 3-ball. Russell's got 5 now.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
This is it to Towns. Over Cauley-Stein. Here's Wiggins, stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Russell's running.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Cauley-Stein against Towns. Basket good. Outside Curry. From deep 3-point three-point range. Another three for Golden State.
What can you say? If he started hitting them from that range, there's nothing you can do.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back right after this. All-star big man Karl Anthony Towns is hungry to maximize his potential.
I want to be the best player who ever played, and I feel that I could do that.
His coaches, Greg, and teammates love hearing that.
And how can you not? I mean, that kind of drive is special. And with his tools and potential, hard to put a ceiling on just how good he can be.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
On the court for Minnesota, Teague is flanked by Okogie in the backcourt. Bell is out there with Lehman, and it's Vonleh in at the center position. Teague against Robinson. Teague dishes to Vonleh. The shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Bounce pass Robinson. Here's Looney. Drops in the layup for two. Looney's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
The effort from Looney on the offensive glass. A hustle player who really wills himself out there. The Golden State Warriors, so great offensively. People forget about their defense. Their length and IQ make them tough to deal with, especially in the playoffs.
In the last couple seasons, Golden State's defense in the regular season slipping off just a bit.
You know what I think what happens is with their elite offense, I think they started to rest a bit more on defense. Also, when you've been to the finals 5 straight years, some coasting can occur.
First one falls for him. You know, the league is trying to maximize competition, Steve, and flatten the draft lottery odds has been one way to do it. Will that be enough, or is there still work to be done in that regard?
You know, I love the way they've done it so far, but I still think they can tweak it even more, and we'll get a better product on the floor where teams get a chance to compete for all 82 games. I like what I'm seeing right now.
And so Teague hits 2 free throws. And last year, a tough one for Jeff Teague. Just couldn't put together his normal level of play.
You know, Teague missed some games with injury, but his shot just wasn't consistent. His passing and playmaking were as strong as ever, but you just couldn't rely on him to score.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Warriors may have some injuries that they're going to deal with this season, but they're going to do it in a dynamic new building, Chase Center in San Francisco. The more than $1 billion, that's with a B, dollar arena is hopefully going to generate revenue for the team off the floor and allow them to keep some great players in uniform on the floor. It's going to be state-of-the-art here in Golden State as the team moves from Oakland after spending more than 4 decades playing at Oracle Arena.
DA, as you and I were talking, they hate to leave where they've been so successful in Oakland, but this building is amazing. Thank you.
We've talked about it. Be ready when your number is called. Bell brings a lot of activity.
That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Teague drives in, and the rejection by Curry.
Love seeing Stephen Curry get up and send that one back.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here is Teague, just 5 on the clock. Out to the wing for 3, a Kogi. And no good. And so that's the end of the first half. Warriors lead by 14. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. And I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was all about Golden State as the game got going. They jumped out to a 6-0 lead as they strung together. And that's going to do it for us here. The second.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
Curry and Russell are the backcourt set. In at forward, it's Thompson and Green. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the Warriors' 5. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader, truly a special player.
Here's Culver. It's good. Culver's got his first 2 points of the night.
I'll tell you, Culver has an array of moves once he gets into the paint.
Cauley Stein kicks to Russell. Outside, Green. Ball's knocked loose. Minnesota with the rebound. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Easy look for mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
On its way from Curry for 2. And again, no good by Golden State.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Russell passes to Thompson. Green with the ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Jarrett Culver.
And really, credit Green for getting the favorable position down inside, forcing the D's hand there.
And Draymond Green does so much on the floor. It's hard to quantify by any measure.
And people have called Draymond a product of the system before. But I don't care where he is. Draymond is going to be a major impact with his defense and playmaking.
Free throw good, Green.
The 2017 Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond's biggest advancements have really come on the offensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein, and Alec Burks subbed in for Steph Curry. Minnesota also making some changes. Noah Vonleh comes in for Robert Covington, and Okogie subbed in for Jeff Teague. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Now here's Culver. Takes the 13-footer. Burks pulls it in. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Golden State. Green finds Thompson. Here's Looney. Outside Russell. Pass to Burks. 6 on the shot clock. And the Warriors miss again.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
The Warriors have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
First free throw is good.
The former University of Colorado alumni Burks, a solid 2-guard who can really light it up.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Timberwolves trail by 11. Wiggins kicks to Culver. The pass to Jang. Wiggins left side. The wide open look here for Vonleh. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors ahead. They lead by 11. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Minnesota, and their forwards, Wiggins and Vonleh. Then it's Gorgie Dang. Then it's Culver, and it's Okogie in at the 2-guard spot. Here's McKinney, outside Russell. Thompson passes to Green. Thompson in the post, covered by Wiggins. Basket counts. Thompson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors. Now Culver, 3-pointer. And it's Looney with the rebound. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
And here's Green outside. It's good from long range.
Timeout.
And the Warriors lead by 16. And every so often, Steve, we'll see 2 teammates fighting over a rebound. You ever have a teammate upset with you for stealing his rebound?
A lot, Kevin. All the bigs I played with, those guys hated when guards came in. They would elbow you, and if you're on their same team, saying get out of here, especially for a lot of those bigs. There was a lot of rebound incentives in their contract, so they wanted to grab every rebound.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Alfonso McKinney. And then for Minnesota, Bell is checked in for Gorgie Dan. Robert Covington comes in for Vonleh. And it's Teague in for Culver. Warriors leading by 16. Thompson with it. A minute 42 left in the game. And it's Russell in the corner. Has to call Stein. Here's Thompson. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Here's Bell, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And when you think of Jordan Bell, you think of do-it-all big man.
Specifically, how strong he is on defense. Great timing for blocking shots, good hands, and can guard anybody out on the floor. Can finish plays as well when moving at the hoop.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Hard work pays. We see that with Jordan Bell. You've got to do it and continue to do it. There's no limit on being a professional.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And so Bell nails both of them. Here's Poole. 1:15 left to play in the final quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Steph Curry.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Spellman, the pass to Evans. Here's Pascal. Here's Poole. Outside Robinson. 6 to shoot. Bell with the block.
Good job by Bell not giving up on the play, tracking the ball and blocking the shot.
Outside Robinson. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciate